Welcome everybody to part 4 of Ocarina of Time. And, well folks, the Deku Tree wants us to leave the forest to pretty much meet a princess and take a look at this drawing here on Link's house. And this kind of looks weird, like a guy facing a monster. Oh. And this little number right here, every time that Navi says, hey, and the Navi icon flashes upward, she pretty much wants you to respond by pressing the upper C button or C stick. Anyway, it pretty much happens frequently, saying, hey, you need to go this way, you need to go this way, you need to go that way. See? And then, of course, yeah, I know. And you'll get that a lot, folks, in this game. Now, the thing is, though, the Kokiri kids cannot leave the forest because if they do, they will die. And I don't understand how that works, because the Great Deku Tree is pretty much telling Link to go meet the princess at the castle. And it turns out to be moot point anyway, since, spoilers, we'll see Kokiri outside the forest area later on. Anyway, folks, let's go. Let's leave the forest. Oh, hi, Saria. And this is going to be a plot point later on how different Link is. Alright, through Saria we get our first musical instrument, the Fairy Ocarina. And folks, music plays a big factor in this game, and pretty much allows us to have certain powers, and as we learn music we will reveal what those powers are. And of course, it's explaining to you right now on that certain buttons, the C buttons and the A button, can be used to be different notes. And this here that implies that Saria has a little crush on Link or something. Alright. Hey Link, back away slowly. And run! So yeah, Saria pretty much has a crush on Link, and we'll see her again much sooner than we think. Alright folks, we are now in Hyrule Field. Alright, let's explore this vast new land that we get to see here. And the music here is not what I expect it to be. I mean, well, first of all, before I comment on the music, there's this owl right here. His name is Kapori Gabora. And he pretty much, his purpose in the game is to pretty much, he's pretty much Mr. Exposition and Captain Obvious all in one, because, oh, you're going to meet a princess in a castle that is ahead of you. Like, oh, shut up, you are ruining my progress. You won't let me go forward. Blah 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 stuff I can find out on my own. Will you shut up? And the bad news, folks, we get to see more of him throughout this game. No, this will not be the last time you will see the owl. And of course, you have to be careful, because if you want to speed through this thing and get to the screen where it says, "Do you want to hear what I want to say again?" The yes is on top and the no is on the bottom. But this time around, it's like, did you get all that? And if you hit no, he'll repeat that all again, so yeah. So anyway, back to the music here. It's pretty much the departure from the traditional overworld theme, you know. Da 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 da. You know what I'm talking about. But I like it. This overworld theme in this game has its own charm, so I'm not too upset that we don't have that old music. So yeah. You see what I'm doing right here? I am rolling over towards the castle gate. Well, it's because, well, Ocarina of Time introduces a new system, and it's called the day-night system. Basically, when you're in the overworld area, like Hyrule Field, time actually passes, and as you see here, as I rolled into it, I wanted to get into the Hyrule Castle town before the gates shut. When the gates shut around nighttime, we can't obviously get in until it becomes daytime again. And also in Hyrule Field, there are these enemies that will pop up from the ground. And there are ways to avoid these enemies, and I'll explain to you more about these enemies later on. In the meantime, folks, we are in Hyrule Castle Town. We are meeting all sorts of bizarre individuals. And this one right here, he's telling us pretty much how he tried to sneak into the castle to see the princess, and of course he got caught by the guards. And as we see here, thanks to his antics, the guard postings have doubled, and which means we're gonna have a fun time getting in to visit the princess. Yeah, we get to meet all sorts of unique individuals. There's this guy running with a sack on his back. And the Temple of Time? Ah, the Sacred Realm, yeah. The Deku Tree mentioned that in the story. Who's this redhead girl? No, really. I am not from around here. Hi, Malon. Yeah. You know, that name sounds awfully lot like Marin if you played Link's Awakening. In fact, she kind of looks like Marin too, only as a little girl. So, yeah, it's kind of weird having a person. I mean, the creators were so inspired by Marin that they would create this XB from a little girl in this form, so yeah. Anyway, we are at Hyrule Castle, and as you probably guessed, we are going to meet the owl again. Yes, this way. I know, stupid owl. Oh, you shut up. Anyway, quickly on the day-night system, what I did was, actually when you get to go faster, as I did going towards the gate, is I rolled throughout the Hyrule Field, because usually if you just walk along the path, you won't make it to before the gates close. So, but if you just roll and roll, you can go there a little faster. So, thought I'd point it out. Bye, owl. Alright, folks, see this tree? Roll into it, and a gold skull tunnel will pop out from it. So just take 2 sword swipes, kill it, and we get another token. Yay. Okay. So, folks, to get to the gate, like to get into the castle area or get onto the path of the castle, climb this vine right here to get to this upper cliff area. And what is that what's that weird stone thing? I'll explain more in a little bit. Anyway, you can either jump off from here or go down this hole and open the door. Alright, now, as you can see here, by taking the path straight shot, it will not work, because as you can see, there are guards posted right here, and if they see you, they will catch you and they will toss you out. Not pleasant. Anyway, I did that on purpose because here, as you can hear, there is Malon singing. And pretty much what is going on is that her father, Talon, another familiar sounding name based on Terran, well, basically, Malon here wants to find her father, and she wants us to go get him. And she's giving us a pocket cuckoo egg, because more than likely she believes that her father is asleep on the job and wants something to wake him up. So let's go try it again. Let's take 2, folks. Alright. As you can see, going the direct path will not work because guards will catch you. So, there is a way to get by the guards, and I'll show you right now, actually. So you can see this cliffside on the left. What you want to do here is you want to navigate your way up this cliffside right here. Make sure none of the guards see you. So far, so good. And all you have to do is just walk behind this tree like so. And yeah, just keep going this path. Do not deviate. And you'll come across a cliff facing right here that has jagged stone edges. And we can use that to climb upward. Alright, stick to this area right here. There's another one of these strange gray stone things with an eye on it. Alright, then just jump in the moat, swim to the moat, and of course you're getting some free money out of the deal, so yeah. Alright, when we get to right here, we will want to climb out. And then go to the item screen and equip the pocket egg, which has hatched into a chicken. Ooh, chicken. Yeah, well, actually, realistically, chickens in Hyrule and in the Zelda games are known as cuckoos, and because, I don't know, but they're chickens, basically. And who is this mysterious man right here? Why, folks, this is Talon. He is the owner of Long Long Ranch and Malon's father. As you can see here, he kind of looks like Terran from Link's Awakening. And if you are quick, sharp, if you are real detectives or sharp-eyed, he is also an XP of Mario, because as you can see, he is wearing a red shirt with blue overalls. And he does kind of a Mario-esque figure. I mean, he's kind of a balding, ponytailed Mario, but yeah. And yeah, so Talon and Terran are both based on Mario. Who'da thunk? Anyway, now that Talon's on his merry way to get a reaming from his daughter, take the milk crates here and push them along this pathway, and then when you get here, just push along this way, and they'll eventually fall into the moat area. And now you see that little hole across the moat area? We need to get to it. And these crates are the only way we can get to that area. So yeah. Kind of odd. Yeah, well, if you want to meet the Princess of Hyrule, you gotta do it the hard way. Alright. Now as you can see here, the sun's starting to set, so I won't... I'm going to wait until the sun rises before I attempt this thing, because once we get inside, we will face a few more challenges before meeting the princess, and that's fun. Alright. Thankfully, folks, I decided to jump cut to here because I don't want you to wait until it becomes daytime, so yeah. So, jump across and crawl through this hole. And now we are in the castle courtyards. Our goal here is to sneak past a bunch of guards patrolling the courtyard area. Some of them are easy. Some of them take a bit of patience to memorize their pattern. So yeah. As you can see here, there's a guard here patrolling the area. And here's a helpful hint. These guards do not look behind. They do not look behind the area. So they'll just move around, look to the left, look to the right, and then move on. So yeah, this one has two. So this one you have to be patient for. Just memorize their patterns. Wait until at least both of them are behind or on the other side of the fountain, or at least one of them on the other side of the fountain so they won't see you. And if you get tossed down here, I believe you go back to the moat, I believe. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten tossed out yet. So yeah. Now this one here, you can go two ways. You can either take the stairs and walk across the wooden beam, or you can just run past them as soon as the guard doesn't see you. Now, in the past I've gone the beam pathway, but I decided to just go and walk across. And yeah, and those rupees right there surrounding that beam there, they're not worth it, folks. It's not worth it. And folks, we have here two more guards who are going in the same direction but move at different paces, so this one may take a while. And yeah, with that, folks, I will see you in part 5 when we meet the princess.